Okay, can you guys hear and see me? Because this is just weird. I don't know what happened. It just, in the background, I could see something changed. And I'm not sure I can see my comments now. So let's see. Okay, thanks so much, Diana. I don't know what happened, you guys. It just went. I just seen it in the background and I thought, what is going on? I'm going to try to switch this and go over to where I can actually see the comments because I don't like where they're at right now. Okay, thanks, guys. If I lose you, I'll go live again, so just bear with me, okay? Okay, I think, can you guys still hear and see me? Oh my gosh. Let me switch it back over to me so you guys can see me. Okay, I hope you guys can see me. I think I have everything back. I don't know what happened. It's so crazy when you schedule these now how it does it, and I think I have to be very careful when I'm doing it because I think it stops it. I don't know. I don't know if I set it up to end at a certain time and it just ended me. So if this one ends again, thanks so much everybody that's saying you can hear and see me. If it ends again, just stick around, guys. I will just do another one, okay? So let me go back to where we were. So once you've been a member for 6 consecutive months, you earn that free $25 product bonus. And what I wanted to show you guys is how I ship these because I have them all ready to go. They're going to go in the mail on Friday. I try to put these in the mail by the 25th, 26th of every month. So these are the 4 different cards that everybody's going to make. Let me just move that out of the way. And I'll show you. I think that's not a card. That's a 3D. So this is how I send them. Let me grab one each of the cards so I can show you guys. So this is this card, and that is how that comes. And I put it on there, what it is. And in here is enough product that they're going to make 2 of these cards. And they receive the material that they need, like the ribbon, or I send embossing folders, just whatever I want to send that month. So this one is this card. And again, it's all labeled so they know exactly what they need is right inside here. I send them all the card stock. They have the ribbon this month, so they're going to have the ribbon. And then this is the 4th card. So that's how those go out. Then I've got it all messed up. I'm getting ready to start packaging those up tonight. This is the 4 3D items. Let me grab those really quick. Let's see if I can grab the pretty ones that I just got done making videos with, because some of these are kind of, I threw them in my little bin there. So this is the money holder. So that is this project. And again, it's titled on the back what it is. Now this I only send them one to be able to make one. And if they add on the bundle, then that's when they earn the card stock. If they don't add on the bundle, they still get the PDFs and the videos just like everybody else. This is a little Ferrero Rocher holder. And then this is a cute little box. And then this is just like a little pouch. And I grabbed the one that doesn't have the treats in it. But this one, the label, kind of helps keep that closed. So that is about my kit club, you guys. Let me move everything back. I'm going to have to put all this in order tonight because I get a little assembly line going when I start packaging these up to make sure I don't miss anything. And then also anybody that added on that the stamp set this month, the bundle, they earned free celebration items. Now I have to see, let me see if there's anything else that I want to share with you guys. I already told you about celebration coming to an end. And if you still want to join my team and take advantage of earning those 5 packs of 6x6 Designer Series paper that's going to be in the new annual catalog, you get those for free in your starter pack. You'll start saving 20 to 25% on all your orders. You get to see the products before anybody else. And then, like I said previously, you'll receive all my online classes, my Kit Club Facebook page, the PDFs, the videos, all that kind of stuff. And then I also add you to Facebook groups that are for demonstrators only. And then you can also increase that discount up to 25% depending on your promotions within the Stampin' Up! World. Okay? And so I already showed you that. I thought there was one more I wanted to show you guys. Nope, I showed you that one. I showed you that one. Okay, I think we can get started. So today's project, I have to take a drink of water, guys. Today's project is actually a brand new bundle that demonstrators got to order a couple of weeks ago, okay? And you can also add this to your starter kit if you want to. So it's called the Butterfly Bouquet, and it is going to be in the new annual catalog, okay? It is a very pretty, it has 6x6 DSP, 2 sheets of natural birch color texture, 12x12 DSP. It has the framelits, and then it also has the, of course, the stamp set, okay? Let me see what that one was. That was for the cut and emboss machine. So this is the birch colored paper. And so let me open that up and I'll show you. Okay, Jessica said she just ordered it and she hasn't had a chance to play with it. So that is really some realistic looking DSP in my opinion. I really like it. That is 2 sheets. So this is in the upcoming, you guys. So I stamped this DSP just to show you if you wanted to make a lot of these at one time, you could stamp it on that DSP. And then the framelits that come with it, you get 2. Well, yeah, I guess you actually do get 2 sheets. But you have the ones that will cut out the detailed individual. And you have this bigger one, which this is the one I'm going to be using today, if I can lift it off here. So I'm going to be using this one today, but this is how you would just stamp that and then die cut. See how that fits perfectly? And the cool thing is this lines up on that DSP and you can cut all those out individually and get all those beautiful butterflies in one swoop. So this is the DSP. I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but I do want to show you guys. So it's got some pretty watercolor backgrounds and of course butterflies. It's very, very pretty. I really struggled with which one I wanted to use for my card. So this is the card I'm going to share with you guys. I shared it Saturday night. We had our team meeting. Jill said she saw someone make animal prints from the negative part of the stamps. That is amazing. So I made this Saturday night with my team. We had our team meeting, and so we have a mystery stamping every team meeting moving forward. Now that's what we're going to do. So this is the card I made for them, and then I also told them that if they want to be the mystery stamper at one of our meetings, they can let me know, and I'll let that happen too. So that's the card. This is the stamp set, and I'm going to show you because I have it on my Stamparatus. So that's the stamp set. It's a rubber mount. And I found the Stamparatus works really well for the card that I'm making for you guys today. I used the stitched shapes to cut out my circle there for the background. I'm going to use Highland Heather ink and Bermuda Bay ink. I'm using these pastel pearls, which I absolutely adore. And I'm going to use the snail mail twine combo, but I'm only going to use the white. I have my sentiment. My sentiment is coming from the Art Gallery stamp set as well, because this stamp set does not have any sentiments. Let me move that. I dropped my little tag. And then I also, these are my scraps that I'm going to stamp on. And I'll tell you the measurements here in a minute. I did not do a PDF today, you guys. I am, this is just such a simple project. I didn't think we needed one. And I'm going to tell you the measurements anyway. But I did use the Art Gallery dies. So I cut out 3 of these, and this is how I layered that little image there, the little layer there in the background, just to make it look a little bit different and make it have that appears then to be one layer, and it's not. So okay, so you're gonna need, let me grab my little notebook where I wrote down the measurements right before I started. So I have to move that closer. There's no way I'm going to be able to read that. My card base is Bermuda Bay, and it is 4 1/4 by 11, and I just scored it right in the middle at 5 1/2. My Whisper White layer is 3 3/4 by 5. My top DSP paper is 3 1/2 by 2 3/4. And then the one on the bottom I'm going to use is 3 1/2 by 2 1/4, and they'll overlap just a little bit. And then my strips that I'm going to use, these are about 1/4 inch by 4. And then I'm using, like I said, the Bermuda Bay circle from the Stitched Circles. So let's move this out of the way, and we'll bring in the Stamparatus. And I like to, when I have this opened, I like to have a stamp case. It's just easier to layer that up. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my paper that I'm going to stamp on, and I want to make sure I have my image on there good where I can die cut it out. And then I'm just going to put my magnet at the top so that way I can ink that up and then just stamp it. This right now is where it would be a good time for the, hey Kay, glad you made it today. If you have the ink spots from the paper pumpkin was what I was going to say. And then I'm just going to give that a good hold there, and then let's see, and then I'm just going to do it twice just because I want to make sure, I mean, that's a perfect good image, but I just want to do it twice just to make it be a little bit more vibrant, the color a little bit more deep. You guys, I forgot to tell you too, I was going to tell you right before I got interrupted and Facebook ended my video, today's my husband's birthday. Our birthdays are exactly 2 weeks apart. Okay, now this one, now I have to clean this off. So I'm just going to use my chamois. Make sure I have the little one I'm getting ready to stamp clean. And then I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm going to position my paper. And I'm going to scoot that up. And that's perfect right there. So I'm just going to put my magnet there. Open that up. And then I'm going to use Bermuda Bay and just do the same thing. And it doesn't matter, like I'm getting the other images as well stamped up or inked up, because I'm not using those. And again, I'm going to do this one twice just like I did the first one. And guys, I have another idea using the stamp set that I'm working on, and I haven't got it completed. I was going to try to do it for my video. Ooh. I almost dropped that on my thumb, and I did drop it on my thumb during our team meeting. So what is that about, you guys? But anyway, I don't know if I will get it done for my Thursday video, because that's tomorrow, and I have a lot. The end of the month is so busy for me trying to get my card packets done, and the Kit Club projects in the mail, and the Prize Patrol winners, and all that kind of stuff in the mail. So it might have to wait until next week, you guys, for me to... Oh, look at that. I almost stole a piece of my little strip I'm going to need. Okay. Now, I'm going to bring in my die cutting machine. And for this one, I'm going to have to use the big guy, because that image, this, is too wide to fit into the little baby. And then I'm just going to put my image on there. I'm not going to try to cut them both out at once. I probably could do that, but I'm not going to try. Not feeling that brave today, girls and guys. Okay. And so as you can see, that's going to cut all those out at one time. Okay, so there is that beautiful butterfly. Purple is my favorite color. I know I keep telling you guys that, but just in case you're new, I was going to tell you guys too, for the ones that join me every week, I'm so sorry that every week you have to listen to me do my same schmeal over and over. about my Kit Club projects and about my free make and takes and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, we have new people that do join us every week. So I have to make sure they know what I'm about and what I do, the promotions I offer. So I want to say thank you very much because I know that's probably painful. Okay, guys. Let's just move this out of the way now. Get my butterfly. I almost forgot it. Then we're going to be done super early today, you guys, because this card is just so easy to make. But it's going to take a little bit longer since Facebook ended my video so abruptly. Oh, you know what? I didn't want to put DSP on this. Let me grab my silicone mat. Actually, I have my silicone mat. I remembered it today. Hopefully. I want to pop that up on dimensional. So I'm just going to put that on my silicone mat since I screwed up and put my adhesive on it. So I'll show you here in a minute. So I'm going to put the DSP on using Stampin' Seal. And then I'm just going to eyeball it like at the top about, you know, that much for a background, like a border. And then I'm going to put my DSP on the smaller one. And then this one is going to overlap, but I want to make sure I'm getting the right and left sides lined up and that I'm leaving about the same amount at the bottom. So that looks really good. I need to grab my Tombow. And then what we're going to do is put these strips down. And we're going to put the strips down using the Tombow. I also want to grab my tweezers. I really, really, really like using my tweezers for things like this when it really helps get your fingers out of the way so you can see your placement better and what you're doing. So I have just really been using tweezers a lot lately. The first one I'm putting down in the middle, right in the center, and then I'm just going to eyeball that on the sides to kind of make sure I have the same amount and try to scoot it just a little bit. And then following that, we're going to put another one down, and we're just going to put one above and one below. If I can get my Tombow. I don't want to put too much on there because I don't want that to come squirting out at the back. So let's put this one and just eyeball it. Try to line these up on each side. And then when we put the other one down, we're going to try to leave the same amount of space in between. So it looks like it's all nice and even. And so this one will do something like that. Okay. And Tombow, you want to let it dry. Don't be too crazy on moving it because it will slide and you could end up ruining your project. I'm going to grab some dimensionals. For right now, I'm just going to move that off to the side. And then we're going to put some Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of our butterflies. I didn't want that one to, I was trying my best to make that one not go down. Okay. I have a very special project to you guys that is going to be a part of my, it's very special to me anyway. March free make and take packets. And I hope you guys like what I have for you. I like it. I'm sending packets to my team members as well. And I had to wait for everything to come in. So this, I'm just going to take the circle and I'm just going to place the butterfly pretty much centered going in that direction, in the left direction. Diana said she thinks I had a chemical reaction. What happened, you guys, was I'm going to take this one now and just kind of put it down here at the bottom, but going in the opposite direction. So she's talking about my nails. What happened was, like several times ago when I got my nails done, I had just a little bit of a reaction. And so I asked her if they changed any of the solutions or anything that I'd been using, because I've been going to the same place for years. I'm going to put Stampin' Dimensionals on the back and then layer it on the card front. But she said they hadn't. And so then the next time I went, it was time for me to get a new full set. So this, when I put this on here, I just kind of line up the bottom of the circle with the bottom of that first strip, and then I just send it going in that direction. And she told me no, they hadn't changed anything. Now let's grab some of these pearls, guys, and we'll put them on. She said they had not changed anything. And the next time I went, it was time for me to get a new set. So when you get a new set, you have to soak the old ones off. So my hands were already damaged, and then I put them face down in that acetone or whatever the solution is that they use to take your nails off. Let them soak off. So that's when things really got bad, and it got a little bit worse. So I'm just going to randomly place these pearls. And so I thought about quitting and not going and getting them done anymore, just to give my nails a break. Before I put the bottom one on, guys, I want to stamp my sentiment and get that going so I don't have to worry about putting that in the wrong place. Okay, so to layer this together, I'm going to put a little bit of Tombow on one of them. But yeah, that's when things really got, so I already had damaged fingers, nails, skin, whatever you want to call it. And that just really kind of set things off. You can leave this as wide as you want. On the first card I did, I wasn't happy I didn't leave as much showing as I wanted. And you don't have to worry about that glue showing through, because we're going to put this white strip on here in a minute, and it'll cover that up, okay? So I'm just going to let that set up for a minute. I'm going to grab my Bermuda Bay ink, and I need to grab my mat. And I'm going to stamp the sentiment. So I don't know. I don't know if it's a nail thing related. I don't know if it's eczema all of a sudden, that I've never had any issues. And just that made it happen. I told the girls at work last night, I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know. Should I stop getting my nails done and just see what happens, or just wait until summer and see what, I don't know. And it's not really that sore. It was before I started using the psoriasis cream. It was very sore, very painful. And when I would put my hands underwater, my fingers would literally like burn. So I'm not really sure what it is, but I'm kind of thinking that I might have to say bye-bye to pretty nails for a little bit. I just hate to take them off because your nails are so damaged and they don't look pretty at all when you do take them off. Yeah, and I'm sure too, Kathy, that the cold weather does not help at all. My husband showed me his hands, we were talking about over the weekend, and which he's a man, but his are all dried and cracked open. And I have another family member that she does have eczema, and for years we have talked about how, like, hers will pop open and bleed. So then I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to put it right there in the center. So it just makes that label in the background appear that it's bigger than what it really is. Then I'm going to grab some more dimensionals. I don't think I have any minis left, but I think I can use my big ones if I can remember where I just set them down at. So let's pop that up. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do, you guys. And I know that people, can go years without having any skin issues, and then boom, all of a sudden you have skin issues, and I'm just kind of wondering. So this I placed just right there and over to the left. Then let's take some of the twine. And this, I just kind of roll it off and guess how much I'm going to need. I don't want to waste it, so that should be plenty. And then I just cut this piece here at that end. I like to double it up. I think the baker's twine is pretty, but I don't think if you don't double it, it's really it just doesn't like pop out, I don't think. So if I have trouble pulling that through, I use my pick tool, and that helps me. Whoops. And then I'm just going to pull those two ends because that's already small. And then that one. Let's kind of see if we think that that is what we want. Okay, I think that I'm going to make it just a little bit smaller because I want my tails to hang just a little bit longer. So let's see. Let's cut that one just a bit. That looks cute. Move all of this out of the way. I'm going to grab a mini glue dot and put right on the back of that little bow. pop it up, and then we're just going to put it right there on the right-hand side, just like that. Then I'm going to pop this piece up. See how easily that peeled? So, trick for you guys. If you put adhesive, use that silicone mat. If you don't own that silicone mat, you need to own that silicone mat. And you guys, I'm still trying to reach my goal. I only need one person to join my team, and I will have met what I wanted to do during Celebration. And you would also help me earn a great reward that Stampin' Up! Is offering for demonstrators, for recruits during Celebration. That would make me so happy. Okay, let's go ahead and peel these off. We had a very fun night, Saturday night, on the team meeting. And I also wanted to say Mary's on here. And I wanted to let her know. I was talking about Gina, one of the girls that is on my team. She was the very first person that ever signed up with me in 2016. And then I had a lady that is local, kind of like, she's about 2 hours away from me, actually, that recently joined. So there you guys go. That's the project. So there they are. Oh, you know what? We got to put our little pearls. Woo, that made a pearl go flying. I must have hit it wrong. Need to put the pearls at the bottom. I forgot to do that. So let's put one at the top and then one at the bottom. But anyway, I was saying, you know, how Gina had been with me from the beginning. And I named off a bunch of people. Erin, that's on here, who I met through our team. Let me go back to me, you guys. And I was just talking about all the people. Thanks so much, Nancy. I was just talking about all the great people that I've met. Jessica's one of them. Me and her chit-chat a lot privately, messaging each other. And the one person I forgot that I really wanted to say something about too was Mary, because Mary was actually one of my very first customers. And I do know, I can't remember if she is the first person that ever ordered off of me, but I do know for a fact that she's the first person that ever signed up for one of my online cards. So I really wanted to give her a shout out, and then also let her know how much I appreciate her too. So I'm just, me and her chit chat, we text each other, we call each other. So Stampin' Up! Is a great community. Kathy's on here. She is one of my team members. Thanks, Kathy. I will be waiting for you to call me or text me, whatever you want to do. But that's it for today, guys. If you don't have any more questions, Marilyn got the set today too. Yep, I want to play more with it too, but I have to get my other stuff, you know, going. My Kit Club for March, and then my free making tanks for March. And then I'll have time to play. Usually about one weekend out of the month on a Saturday, if I time it right, I can just come downstairs and kind of like play one day. And then the Sunday, it's got to be work, work, work. Oh, Aaron said, such a beautiful card. So happy to have met you through Stampin' Up! I feel the same way, girly. I'm ready for us to be able to meet in face-to-face again, you guys. Okay, please remember, guys, share and comment to be entered in the prize patrol. Head over to my YouTube channel. You can leave a comment there. Jessica, I'm so glad we both met each other. And I am going to go for now. And I will... Hold on a second, guys. I'm deleting a comment. I will be... back on here. That totally threw me off. I will be back on here next Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks so much for joining me. Sorry about that little mishap earlier. I really don't know what happened there, but at least we got it figured out and got back on here really good, okay? I will see you guys next week. Bye-bye.